Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw on the first play, McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. This defense for the Jets, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago. And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Vikings had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD. And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver. And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful. And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake. They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
To the air with McCarthy. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Here is third and quite a ways. McCarthy operating from the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Held them well under 200 yards of total offense. And in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Straight ahead is Hall. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Working from the gun. Rodgers forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tyler Conklin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Powers by at the 40. Boom! Dill's fighting through tackles. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Jones again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing is McCarthy. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. McCarthy. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw is Rodgers. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. Throwing is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run. A bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll give to Hall. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this nearly an intercept.